so it is not overrated.
Okay, let me change the scope of the question.
Okay.
How high is the skill cap to execute with? Is this something that any pro team can just first pick and be like, we're wiping the floor with it?
Yeah, because Bounty Hunter, Riki, a lot of the pro teams. Well, so if you can't play Bounty Hunter, probably not a pro team.
Okay.
So assume all teams can play Bounty Hunter, and Riki's early game playstyle is similar to Bounty Hunter, except you don't have mana issues.
So if you have a Bounty Hunter player, you've got a Riki player, basically.
Yes, and every pro team has a Bounty Hunter player, so every pro team has a Riki player. And then all you need to do, drop a smoke cloud, pop out of the fest, open wounds them, they're dead. Unless they have 4 staffs or some sick stuff like Manta to kind of run out of smoke cloud. But it's very easy to execute.
It is, but I guess further that doesn't always win games. It's incredible early on.
No, it doesn't.
I feel like we have seen some teams try to pick it like this, it backfires, and then that's why some teams don't just first pick this every single time. Because we have seen games even today where this has been available and teams pass it up and, will third phase ban Lifestealer or what have you.
Lifestealer has only kind of recently been back. By that I mean like last month and a half, and people are now exploring different counters. Darkseer's kind of risen back. He's okay against Lifestealer because of Surge just kites his rage and open wounds very well. We see Spirit Breaker in this game. We've seen Timbersaw kind of be a hot pick, which Lifestealer can't really do that much against. So now teams are picking up 4 staffs again, as opposed to Glimmer Capes or whatever else they pick up early, Yules on their supports or Blinks to try and kite the Lifestealers. So teams are adapting, and slowly but surely Riki Lifestealer will phase out, but at this moment in time, it is still super duper strong.
Okay, we'll see if Team Empire can execute with it here. Darkseer, Spirit Breaker. I think the only team that I've seen play a Spirit Breaker is Virtus Pro, actually. In the last couple days, I mean, like in this tournament. Not to say Fantastic.Five haven't been playing it, but I have not seen it yet. I think it does kind of fit their play style, though. I mean, we saw how Illidan played in that match earlier against Flipside.
Illidan plays, I don't know what the
all
word
of the
was
carries for that game. YOLO doesn't even cut it. That was just like,
you can call it Mega YOLO.
Spectre with a Death Wish.
Spectre with Death Wish? Yeah.
Empire's turn to pick.
I only had 4 deaths though.
Yeah, but those 4 deaths were some of the craziest deaths I've ever seen at that stage of the game.
You can curse.
1v4. Thanks, Dad. 1v4 diving tier 2 towers at 12 minutes. All right, dude. This is you.
You know what it reminds me of? Ramsey's icon.
See what's his icon?
Patrick's like, yay! I'm in there, guys!
Oh my god, dude. I hope they have a meme in their team that every time he runs in like that, they make that sound. But Patrick, yay, SpongeBob! Whoa, Winter Wyvern, the pretty lady.
See, you're seeing more and more anti-Lifestealer heroes. It's getting there.
Yeah. You know the dragons in Game of Thrones are actually wyverns? Multiple people have been pointing that out to me now, and I can't get over it. They call her the mother of dragons, and they're bloody wyverns. Don't they know the difference? Dota knows the difference.
Dota knows the difference, but
dragons have 4 legs, wyvern have 2, and those little dinky arms. Wyvern are also smart.
Game of Thrones appeals to not only nerds, but also non-nerds, which is why it's so popular. So.
I guess the mother of wyverns doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
The general public probably doesn't even know what a wyvern is. We know it because it's very common in fantasy lore.
We've had this argument before about the
not only that, like if you played in like Magic the Gathering, you probably know what a wyvern is.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
You just know wyverns from so many different things.
It's in a lot of lore. But still,
the general public, do they know? I bet if you took a poll that.
I bet if you took a poll, most people wouldn't even care. They would just check that I couldn't give less of a shit box.
That's a good box.
Well, speaking the opposite of that box, Nyx Assassin. Actually, no, he doesn't really give a shit. He just runs in there. Good against Darkseer. Kind of guaranteed stuns with the Ion Shell. Just run on in with Spike Carapace.
It's an unusual pick here.
Doesn't really counter Spirit Breaker, Winter Wyvern, or another interesting pick, the Sand King.
No, the Nyx Assassin is actually pretty strange here. Huh.
Do you think... I wonder how they're gonna lane. It's just an off-lane Nyx, I guess it has to be. Mid-lane DK.
No, it doesn't have to be.
Safe lane Lifestealer? How else would you lane this?
We've seen a lot of teams support Nyx.
10 seconds.
Especially if you're here that can go into the jungle early. Lifestealer can go into the jungle pretty early. You gotta let Nyx take levels.
Okay.
You can't be super presumptuous about it. Like Riki's almost always support, but Nyx can sometimes be support. Anyways, the Nyx is weird because they don't need a vehicle for the Lifestealer because Riki already covers that role. he doesn't really counter any of their heroes. He's like okay versus Darkseer, but it's not that
10
great.
seconds
And he's just like mediocre versus the other heroes.
I mean, I guess it's kind of nice against Sandstorm,
5
but they
seconds
picked the SK
remaining.
into it, so they're obviously not too concerned about the free stuns when he's sitting there in Darude style.
Radiant team picked.
This requires a lot of coordination to pull off from Fantastic.Five, the Winter Wyvern Extra Sinking combo, because
Yeah.
if you cast Sinking Ultimate too early, or you don't, or you like, let's say you kill the curse target too quickly, then they can rage and pop their carapace and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Well, and also the
remaining.
Winter's Curse can screw up the damage on
Yeah.
the AoE damage that you're going.
if you kill it too quickly,
Turn to pick.
they pop their cooldowns. If you kill them too late, then you reduce a lot of damage from the
Yeah.
center. So it requires like impeccable timing from them.
Yeah, and they'll take the Terror Blade to round out their draft. Empire, what are they looking at here? A little bit open-ended. I guess it depends what they want to do with the Nyx Assassin. As you
Dude, I'm
mentioned.
all down for the ET here.
Has Empire been playing the
5
ET?
seconds
All
remaining.
teams should be playing ET now and then. And versus Terrorblade, I think it's pretty good. Although it
Reserve
would
time.
make their lineup pretty greedy.
They have?
I think it's good though versus 4 melees.
Swell. Yeah,
People
yeah,
gonna
that's
get
true.
stomped.
It's really good against melee heroes. I'm just a fan of the core Nyx Assassin. I feel like that hero has some wasted potential as a roaming support. Because he can just
No,
take
he
over
doesn't.
if he gets a good start.
Like I don't think he roams that much nowadays. He just like babysits and jacks all their levels.
Okay.
This is only if your safe lane's very strong though. Versus Darkseer Spiritbreaker, I think it has to be off-lane Nyx. I think it's too weak to not be.
So probably looking for a support here.
Yeah, Disruptor would have been good for them, but it's already banned out.
Yeah, Lion would have been great. We talked about how good that is against Terrorblade.
They need more team fight. Elder Titan, dude. Elder Titan's my pick for them. What else is there though?
I mean, there's
Team
like a
Empire.
Vengeful Spirit. I like the ET pick too. For some reason, I don't think they're going to take it though. I just don't think
Yeah,
it's
I don't think they're
in
gonna take
Empire's
it.
comfort zone right now.
Let's see, what else do they like? Could go for an Enigma.
They might take like a Witch Doctor or something. Just get some extra stun. They take Rubik. All right.
Oh, Rubik's decent.
Yeah, it's not an obvious Rubik game. I mean, it's not like there's a Ravage or huge spells to steal, but not a bad game either. There's always something that he can grab.
He's also good versus the Spirit Breaker. Before that, they didn't really have a good way to interrupt
Oh
his,
yeah, he
interrupt
comes
the Spirit
charging in,
Breaker.
you just lift him up, and
Yeah.
SB gets stopped dead in his tracks. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That low cast point.
Yeah,
That low cast point life.
This isn't kind of a different take for on both.
10. So who's gonna smoke here? I would definitely say Empire over F5. Sanking is not a good smoke hero. Neither is Spirit Breaker. So how many would? But it's a.
So it's kills. It's not smokes used. It's they rotate and get a kill immediately after. That's a weird.
That is a tough one.
My gut's telling me 2.
My gut's telling me 0.
All right, I'm gonna go with 1 then.
Okay, I'm going with 0.
Player with highest net worth at.
Wait, let's see if anyone starts with smokes. This will affect it greatly. Okay, I don't see any smokes. I'm
All
sticking
right.
with 0.
I think there might be one. There'll be a rotation. Highest net worth at the end. Ooh. I'm gonna go with the Terrorblade. I think it's gonna be Illidan.
Well, who do you think is gonna win? Is more important.
I'm honestly not sure. I would have said Empire if I hadn't watched the Fantastic.
Okay, I'm going with
games.
Illidan. Total number of Blink Daggers purchased by 25. Sand King for sure.
1.
Darkseer might not have it by
2,
25.
Maybe 3. Maybe 4.
What? 4 by 25? Who's gonna get 4?
DK, Nyx, Sand King, Darkseer.
By 25? I'm going 0 to 2, dude.
What are the options here?
Oh god, I'm definitely going 0 to 2. Okay, how long will the game be? Oh my god.
I'm gonna go 3 to 4 just because I want to be different. Oh god,
30
these.
seconds to battle.
How long will the game be?
I'm gonna say 37 to 44.
I'm going to.
Pretty average.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think this game's gonna end early unless it's a super stomp.
I'll go with 37 to 44. Wait, what'd you go? 37 44?
Yeah.
I'll go 44. 44 is so long though.
Yeah, dude, that's like a. I feel like that one is just right in the average game length.
Okay, I'm going 44 to 60 just because it's a huge time length.
Okay. All right. Some differences here. Uh-oh, Maposhka! That's going to be a first blood for F5.
I'll take that.
Was he good?
Blood on the sand.
It looked like he was almost good for a second there, but no. Okay, they've got a sentry ward down. It didn't matter. That one last auto attack, I was like, wait a second there, buddy. That's a good start for F5. First blood.
Wait, what's happening? Mid Sand King? Oh, mid Sand King versus DK? Oh, that's pretty good. Especially considering he got first blood and bounty rune for a bottle.
Oh my god, that's
the dream.
Crazy good start. Alright, so these lanes are definitely a little bit different here. It's going to be Darkseer, Spirit Breaker offlane. That part's not too surprising. Safe lane, Terrorblade, and Winter Wyvern support, yeah.
I was too busy with the predictions to realize that they were doing mid Sand King.
Damn it, predictions.
Sand King's actually pretty good versus DK, because he's very weak to magic and Caustic is just ownage against melees. And Poshka trying to do some dirty stuff. Going to the mid lane. I don't really think he can kill Sand King. If he caustics all the creeps, then Riki's gonna die.
Yeah, the caustic damage really adds up. It seems like, if you've never really played it, it doesn't feel like it's that much, but when you're just a melee hero tank and all that, it's really irritating to lane against.
Are men not able to stop Empire from getting a stack into a pull off? That's not some good lane control coming out from them. It's all good though.
Poshka looking for a courier snipe here.
He already has his bottle. Yeah, about that. About that, my Poshka.
Yeah.
You fed on the first blood, you should know.
He's ready though. He's ready to recover the first blood gold with this courier. His frog's not even moving, dude. This is one happy delivery frog back at the well, safe and sound.
BZZ just purchased his boots, and it is on its way. He can wait.
You think? So how suspicious would you be here of a Riki? I mean, do you start moving this thing in the weird path? Well, they stop it, so it looks like they're at least somewhat suspicious. They haven't really seen the Riki yet since he died.
Yep, you're suspicious. So how long does Mapochka sit here?
I don't know. How long is it worth it? Like, how long until the Riki starts counting the amount of experience lost?
Definitely 3 minutes is the hard limit, because that's when you upgrade.
Right, okay.
So it's only one more minute. What's the over-under? Give me a prediction. I'll say he leaves at 240.
I think he'll leave at 225.
225, okay.
Uh-oh, down bottom. Charge onto Ramses. Yol sets it up. Illidan gonna dive the tower.
Oh, no reflector from him.
Rotates back in. Yeah.
Unusual build with the one. Okay, Riki. Oh.
Come on, leave!
Oh, you bastard. He's still waiting. You lost.
Dude, he is dedicated to this.
Oh, wait, he has left.
What? He left at 28!
Yeah, I think you win.
Okay.
Wait, what if he goes back, though?
Oh, he didn't plan for such...
He does not plan.
Chivalry.
You are a winner. Whew.
Alright.
You get fake points?
Dude. That's what life's all about.
Alright, Mapochka. He sees Yol, but he's just a level 1 Riki with oof.
And he's gonna walk into a sentry ward here. Yol probably not gonna reveal it. They're pinging it out, just gonna try to bait him in.
And he has a dust. So this should be easy kill. No reflection yet on Terrorblade, so they don't have the triple slow. Move Arctic Burn plus reflection, that is GG.
Oh yeah, that's dirty. This is a pretty slow start for the Riki. Oh, they're actually gonna charge this. They dust him. Arctic Burn comes in. Can they do this with just 2? Do they actually have the damage? It looks like they do. Still half duration on the dust. Oh man, that slow is dirty. Roshan comes in, gives him the swipe. Nicely done there, Mapochka.
It's a waste of splitter shards on Roche. He has Lincolns.
It was a noble effort. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it was a good idea, but sometimes you just forget.
Yeah. The heat of the moment.
Yep.
It was well timed by the Riki though. It's not always easy to get that deny on Roche. He's a funny beast, that one.
Easy.
Alright.
That was pretty funny.
Dude, this game's awesome already. We've seen a first blood for Roche tonight. This is
Flash on top.
There we go. Mapochka finally getting up on the scoreboard. He'll set it up for Afterlife, who could almost die to the creep. Ion Shell not quite there. 15 HP. He's going to try to TP home. Spirit Breaker wants it, but he ain't going to get it.
That was a really nice Carapace. It's easy Carapace on Ion Shell. Easy.
Yeah. Yeah, good setup there.
So he has gone for 302 on the Sand King. Some people only like 1 because it's much better 0 to 1 than 1 to 2.
It is kind of a value point at level 1, but...
Depends on how hard you want to pressure the DK. It really starts to suffer later if you don't get kills and you fall behind levels and you don't have Max Sandstorm, because Max Sandstorm is just godly.
Right, that's how you actually farm in the jungle. It does so much damage.
But you don't need jungle if you can farm lane.
It's very true. It is also an off-lane life stealer for Empire. I didn't really mention it too much, just the way they set up these lanes. There wasn't really anywhere else for him to go with the DK mid.
They much prefer to sack the Nyx as opposed to the Lifestealer, because Nyx doesn't need farm, whereas Lifestealer does. So that was kind of a decent move by them. However, he hasn't been able to farm that much on the bottom lane.
You know, we didn't really talk
King
about
R getting owned, charged with the Ion Shell, BZZ with an easy stun.
Yeah, good setup there.
I'm gonna pretend he didn't miss that kill.
No, I thought they were gonna go in on the Pasha up top, but he just backed out instead. They're gonna rinse and repeat. I was gonna say, the mana burn's actually really good against the Darkseer in lane. Now he's gonna dive onto Miposhka, doing some decent damage, but no detection. Sidesteps the stun.
Soul Ring, Ion Shell, they have it.
Oh, charge across. Nice setup from Afterlife. That's good use of the Carapace. Now they're gonna go in on him though. And now this Nyx is in big trouble. They know he doesn't have a Carapace. He's out of mana, and now he's gonna be out of HP. Can they find him in the tree line? They're pinging it. Get in there, Miposhka. He actually finds the kill first. Now Pasha's on the run. Great rotation from Scandal. Connects with the Dragon Tail, and Pasha, I think he's done so here. Rubik even rotating up. It's a 4-on-2. Sand King, what are you doing?
Afterlife's owning.
Sure
We
is.
doubted the Nyx, but the safe lane Nyx versus Darkseer is...
Dude, it's incredible. It's not even just for the guaranteed stun, but the mana burn is really annoying.
They also didn't have the YOLO under the T1, but...
That's true. That's very true.
Can't spell YOLO without YOL.
Also true. BCZ up in the top lane. What are you doing, you little devil?
King homies.
Yeah, but shouldn't he be like farming in the mid lane right now? It's just this.
Because they have Spirit Breaker hot on his trail.
Yeah, that's true. Stun, Epicenter on one side. King R probably gonna die here. Yep, and on the other way, Afterlife on the run out. He does get dusted up. Pasha just gonna be able to chase him down. No mana, nowhere to go. And looks like BZZ's persistence will pay some dividends here. They get a twofer. So it did cost them a lot of damage on this tier 1 tower mid.
Worth.
Alright.
In case that was a question.
The great Melrini calls it.
Worth.
You should take magic classes. I think the great Melrini needs to be on stages everywhere.
I don't want to do magic.
I'd like to see you do magic though.
I feel like my delivery would just be awful.
That's why it would be funny. And you've got so many fans that people would actually watch it too.
You guys want to see something cool? That's how I would lead.
You guys want to see something awesome? Alright, here's my assistant.
I don't need an assistant.
On the run. Every great magician has an assistant.
I don't want an assistant.
Come on, Melrini.
Please. I'd be a solo magician.
Dude, that is the trick to magic. You get a girl with a low-cut top, so everyone's looking at that instead of your hands when you're pulling quarters out of your ass.
That's cheap, Andrew.
Hey, I didn't say magic was for winners. I just said it would be funny to see you do it.
I want to be a winner if I were to be a magician.
Alright, well, keep working on it, man. One day.
No, this is only hypothetical.
In my anti-dreams. Alright, where are we at here? 4-3, 8 minutes in. Sand King, #1 on net worth. What's the build here when you're going for a core Sand King like this? Is it like pretty standard? You just go like Blink Force Staff? Do you go for an early Ags? Looks like he's going to go first item Force Staff.
Force Staff Rush is the play versus the Lifestealer Bomb.
Okay.
Lifestealer Riki.
Do you even get a Blink Dagger here?
Of course you get a Blink Dagger.
Okay, so you don't... Okay, so you go Force Staff Blink. You just transpose them.
Actually, I've seen some people try and skip it out because of the new Scepter.
That's what I was thinking.
Before Scepter, it would have been crazy talk, but Yol is in deep, and he is dead.
You can't spell YOLO without YOL. I'm going to recycle it because that was deep. Illidan, well, of course he follows suit, and they get punished hard.
Of course Illidan would be there.
Like, again, though, that was such a, like, super ambitious dive. It's like, best case scenario, we kill one and both die. Worst case scenario...
No, best case scenario is they make Empire respect it.
Just nobody TPs and says, yep, they're dead. Spirit Breaker's charging again.
They make it seem... Okay, so let's say like one hero... Like, let's say Spirit Breaker is diving a hero on the opposite side of the map. He might be the only one there, but they might TP as 4 because they're just that crazy.
Okay, yeah. No, oh no, he jumps into a creep. Yol, he's got the lawnmower on. He's only level 4, but Ion Shell's coming in aplenty. They want Ramses here, but he's got phase boots. We'll scurry away back to safety. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Winter's Curse comes out onto Afterlife. RMN now with a Splinter Blast. TP in from BZZ, connects with a stun. Afterlife getting low. Sand King not quite able to give him the claws to bring him down. RMN still playing Ring Around the Rosie. Oh, the footwork from the Wyvern. Scandal can't quite get him. Keep juking, keep jiving. Oh, he's going to die. All right, well, Winter Wyvern goes down. Sand King couldn't find the kill on his side of it. And Scandal just says, I'm out of here, boys.
Wow, that's so many missed kills. BZZ, man. Missing the stuns.
So, do you think he'll go Blink or Ags after the Force Staff? Well, what's your call?
I think Blink, just so they get the instant stun on the life stealer. It's really important to be able to get the instant stun on them, so you can chain stun with a Spirit Breaker, ulti into Darkseer, Vacuum. Like all these spells are pretty important.
All
so
right.
you kill life stealer.
Number of smoke ganks by 10 minutes, 0.
Thank you.
+1 Merlini.
Thank you.
Gosh darn it.
You said 2. You were
I
crazy.
picked one. I picked
No, no,
one.
you told me 2 at the start.
I said 2, and then you talked me out
I
of it.
was like, dude, you're crazy. They don't have the smoking heroes. They already have Rigi.
Hey,
You don't need
Rubik, man. Come on, he smokes sometimes, right?
to- He does, but he
I've
doesn't
seen
have
this
a
guy
good,
with a pipe.
he doesn't have a good partner to smoke with.
Act.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Point.
Death's bounty.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is falling. Dire's bottom tower is falling. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
You're wonderful.
Go for my master.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Angels fear to tread.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
“给人感觉就像是这把对于 Fantastic 来说还是不稳。
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Balls. Steal my life. I steal.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Gold for my master.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant victory.